Evening all, it's Danielle here from Naturally at the Wren's Nest. I'm just popping on quickly this evening to give you my second elderberry recipe for you. You might have caught my video the other day where I was showing you the big basket of elderberries that I got and told you I was going to be doing lots of different things with them. So I shared with you the other day how to make the fermented elderberry honey, and today we are going to really quickly run through how to make an elderberry tincture. So I have my basket of elderberries here, slowly dwindling, they've been used. And what I am doing today is making elderberry tincture. Now, what is a tincture? A tincture is a way of preserving the elderberries but using alcohol. And for me, I find the tincture is the strongest and most potent way to take your elderberries. That's just for me personally. I find it hits whatever you're trying to hit straight away, and it's super effective. So basically what you're doing is you're using the alcohol to extract all the goodness out of the elderberries. And elderberries are absolute powerhouses of immune boosting goodness. They are packed with antioxidants, anti-inflammatories. They are really good for hitting viruses in particular, which is all important now at the moment, and especially as we head into winter season. They're packed full of vitamins, particularly vitamin A, vitamin C. There's iron in there too. They're just really, really powerful little berries, and I love using them every year. So today I made tinctures, and it's super, super simple. It might sound scary, but it's not. So basically all you need is your elderberries fresh. You can use dried either, but I always use fresh because they're so plentiful at the moment. You need some alcohol. I use vodka for mine. You could use brandy either, but vodka is what I prefer to use. And you need an empty clean jar. So what I've done them already because I was just doing them inside before I was making the dinner. You take your jar, clean jar, and you half fill it with your elderberries. So you can see they're half filled with elderberries. You top it up with vodka and you put the lid on it. Seal it tight, put it in a dark cupboard. And when you think of it, every so often, give it a shake. And you'll see literally almost straight away, look, even just turning it upside down there, it starts to change colour. And you leave it there for a couple of months. Now, you only need to leave it technically about 2 months for it to be good. I like to leave it longer because it draws even more of the goodness out of the berries. So I have some made from last year, which will do me for the start of the season this year. And then this will be ready, after Christmas maybe. So I tend to leave it for 3 or 4 months, but that is literally all you have to do, is take an empty jar, half fill it with elderberries. I have another one here, and top it up with vodka. I just use vodka from the supermarket. You don't need anything fancy. Technically, you need something with about 80% proof vodka. The one that I get is just shy of 80%, and that's your standard Smirnoff vodka. But, if you're trying to figure out what the proof of your vodka is, if you have a look on vodka, it doesn't tell you the proof, it gives you the percentage. So the one I have inside is 38%, you double it, and that gives you your proof. So a standard bottle of vodka, your elderberries, into a jar, half filled, put it in a cupboard, shake it every so often, and then in a couple of months' time, all you do is you strain it out into through a strainer to get all of the berries out. You don't want any berries or little bits in it. You strain it and you put it into, I use little small reuse essential oil bottles, but you'll pick up little small bottles online anywhere. And then I have little droppers that go on the top of them, and what you do is at the first sign of a cold or flu, you start taking it. And what you do is, dosage wise, you take about 30 drops 3 or 4 times a day. If you do that at the start of a cold or flu, I promise you it will knock it on the head. It is incredibly powerful medicine, and it's free. It's everywhere at the moment, so it's super simple. So do that. You've no excuse. Go out and have a look for some elderberries and buy your bottle of vodka and make your tincture. Now, I make tincture because I find it the most potent way of taking the elderberries. My daughter obviously is only 11. She doesn't like it because obviously it's an alcohol base. It is safe to use with children, not under 2 years of age, but for kids it is safe, but they don't like the taste of it. You could mix it with some honey, or what I tend to do is I will give Ella the elderberry honey or the elderberry syrup, which I will make later in the week and share with you as well. So yeah, super simple. All you've got to do is go out and find some elderberries. Okay, that's it. That's all I was popping on for. The dinner's almost ready, so I have to hop back inside. Let me just see, is there any questions before I go? Hey Mary. Mary's my auntie. How are you? Hope you're well. You don't see any around here. You might have to go and have a little wander, Mary. Somebody said that to me the other day as well, that they couldn't find any. We're very lucky. There's loads of elderberries around here. But where you will often find elder trees growing is in old graveyards, because they used to always traditionally be planted in a graveyard to ward off the evil spirits. So if you're having trouble finding an elder tree, have a look around an old graveyard or a church. You'll often find them in churches as well. But there you go, super simple second elderberry recipe. If you missed the first fermented honey one, have a look just a couple of posts back and you'll find it there. Okay, any questions, just pop them below and I will answer them after the dinner. I have to go now and get the dinner. See you later folks, bye bye.